Okay, we're going to look first of all at multiplying and dividing matrices by a number. So to multiply or divide a matrix by a number, simply multiply or divide each element by that number. Very easy. We have two matrices here, P and Q. The first one we have to find 2P. So all we do here is multiply everything inside, all the elements inside P get multiplied by 2. So your result is 8, 4, minus 6, and 2x. Second one, we've got a matrix Q, we multiply it by minus 4. So every element again gets multiplied by minus 4. Minus 4 times all the element gives you minus 36, minus 16, minus 4, and 8. Two parts to doing this one. We've got to do matrix P divided by Q. Matrix P divided by 3, and then do 2 times Q. So P divided by 3 is 4 over 3, 2 over 3, minus 1, and x over 3. And 2Q is 18, 8, 2, and minus 4. Group those together. 4 over 3 is 1 1/3 plus 18 is 19 1/3. 2/3 plus 8 is 8 2/3. Minus 1 plus 2 is 1. And x over 3 plus minus 4 is x over 3 minus 4. And there's nothing we can do there. You're now ready to do exercise 11B odds and exercise 11C odds from your matrix worksheet. Okay, we're now going to look at multiplying matrices together. So matrix can only be multiplied together if the number of columns in the first matrix matches the number of rows in the second. So what we mean by this, here for example, these are the orders of two matrices. These ones are compatible because 3 is a number of columns in our first matrix, and 3 is a number of rows in our second matrix, and the result will be the two outside things. So this number and this number gives what the order of the final result will be. It's going to be a 2 by 4. Same idea for this one. It's a 3 by 2 times a 2 by 5, so it's compatible or conformable. So here we can say then the order of the resulting thing is going to be a 3 by 5. So that's really how it's going to be. Very important in matrix multiplication, when you're doing it, two matrices multiplied together. If you have a matrix A times a matrix B, their result will be different than if you do B times A. So matrix A times matrix B is not going to be equal to B times A. There is the odd time it happens to be the same. They happen to work, but generally they will not be the same. Okay, when we're doing matrices, it is important that we understand the position of the matrix, of the element in the matrix, and how we set. So here, for example, in this matrix, E is in the first row, first column. E is in the second row, second column. Sorry, G is in the second row, first column. H is in the second row, second column. So here, to find this element here, they've got the working out done for us, but how you would find this element is in the first row, first column. What I mean by that is A times E and then B times G, and you add them together, so AE plus BG. Okay, same idea if we do another one. If we'll look at this one. Where this one is, this is the element that's in my second row, second column. So that means I'm multiplying here this second row times my second column. So G multiplies my F, and then D multiplies my H. So that gives me C multiplies my F and D multiplies my H. So it gives me CF plus DH, and that's it. Okay, that's just explained again, but we'll go through it in the next example. It's easier when you see it in a numerical example. Okay, in this example it says find the product of these matrices and state the order of the resulting matrices. So this is good to do here, just a wee compatibility check. So here, the order of these matrices, that's a 2 by 2 times a 2 by 2. So 2 and 2, 2 columns in the first one, 2 rows in the second one, they're compatible. And the two outside numbers give the resulting matrix. Just do these all here to start. That's a 2 by 1 by a 1 by 3. And the result is a 2 by 3 matrix. Here, that's a 2 by 2 by a 2 by 3. So the result is the two outside numbers 2 by 3. So when we go through this, how we actually do this, remember, we're looking for, our first thing we're going to find is a result is going to be a 2 by 2. So the first one we're looking for here is the first row, first column. So to get the first row, first column, we've multiplied along the first row and down the first column. And I've shown all my working out here to show you 5 times a 3 gives you the 15. 6 times a minus 5 gives you minus 30. That's that. And then you would go on then and write that down as minus 15. Now, when I'm doing these, I would never really do this bit out, but you're doing that in your head. And you can use your calculator, of course, if you want. So on your calculator, you just punch in 5 times 3 plus 6 times minus 5, and it will give you minus 15. Next one is our first row, second column. So first row, multiply along your first row down your second column. So 5 times the 5 is 25. 6 times the 4 is 24. So 25 plus 24. Again, that's really done in my head, and then you could do it in your calculator to give you the 49. Okay, this element here, to get this element here, this is my second row, first column. So my second row times my first column. So minus 2 times 3 gives you minus 6. And 1 times minus 5 gives you minus 5. Add those, you get minus 11. And the working out's there again. And this last element is my second row, second column. So second row times the second column. So minus 2 times 5 is minus 10. 1 times 4 is 4. Minus 10 plus 4 is minus 6. And again, I've just stated, they'd asked me to state this, so the order is 2 by 2. Okay, next one. It was a 2 by 1 times a 1 by 3, which is going to give me a 2 by 3. So this, there, draw your shape of your matrix out first. That's a 2 by 3. And then this is my first row, first column. So that's first row times first column. It's just minus 1 times minus 1. First row times second column, 1 times 2. First row times third column is 1 times 6. And then we're under our second row. That's my second row, first column. So second row, first column, 3 times minus 1. Second row, second column is 3 times 2, which is 6. And this is my second row, third column, 3 times the 6, which is 18. And the order again is a 2 by 3. Okay, tricky one again. The next one, it's a 2 by 2 times a 2 by 3, which is going to give me a resulting matrix of a 2 by 3. So draw the shape of your matrix out first, showing that it's going to have a total of 6 elements in it. Leave a wee bit of space for your working out. If you want to do it this way, you can, and I hope really that you get to the stage where you're just jumping to this stage. But if we do this out, this is first row, first column, 0.5 times 6, and then plus 5 times 8 is going to give you 43. This is my first row, second column, so 0.5 times 6 plus 5 times 1, and that's going to give you 8. And the next one is my first row, third column, so 0.5 times 5 plus 5 times minus 4. On your calculator, you can do that. That's minus 17.5. This is my second row, first column, so minus 2 times 6 plus 1 times 8, which is minus 4. This is my second row, second column, so minus 2 times 6 plus 1 times 1, which is minus 11. And this is my second row, third column, so minus 2 times 5 plus 1 times minus 4. So that's going to be minus 10 minus 4, which is minus 14. And again, the order is a 2 by 3. Okay, you're now ready to also do exercise 11D, the odds. Any problems with any of those 3 exercises, please get in touch. Thank you.